I'm going to time myself. And if I have to, I'll read really fast. Because you don't want to be the person who reads too long and everyone hates them. I don't want to be that person.
Nobody's going to believe you.
Thank you. I'll put this one aside just in case. New York State. On weekends, we sit in the rec room, halting the inevitable. With invisible string and boxes, endless collages, and what, by the way, did you think you would do with your life? Glue tiny red, blue, green, and yellow glass beads and ivory shells to stripped wood boxes. At the picnic table in the main room, we sit with the boys who want to die. Diorama of gorgeous retards, child-lock scissors in my shaking hands. Breaking glass. God of gas station bathrooms and of girls held hostage inside their own bedrooms. Girls driven in the ambulance of their mother's car to the nearest lockdown. Half girls turned tomboys turned zombie drool beauty child. And memory, that warm slop of honey seeping. No way to stop it and its gorgeous hurricane of bees. New York State, too. Pharmaceutica fantastica, wild what the mind will do when memory's delicate template has been removed. Substandard state hospital corridors, liquid like rubber cement inhaled by children. Sweet sister of the biosphere called Nurse Station hands out meds and Halloween candy. We stand in the tundra of lockdown, waiting for our lives never to begin. So I'm having this nervous thing where my leg is shaking. If I talk about it, maybe it'll go away. It's not. Thank you. Good to know. And that's even worse. It means it's my brain. The Great Destroyer. 15, maybe. New York State, 3. Beautiful and sad Sarah, girl ruler of the underworld. Strange saint of the otherworldly low weight. In mint panties and dreamed halo, waiting in the Arctic hallway for morning weigh-in with the rest of us. None of us fit for marriage or for anything else for that matter. All of us dead or else hid in some other suburb somewhere. Expert only at long distance running. Wearing the war paint of women stunted in pre-adolescence. Skater boy haircuts and glitter blue nail polish. Holding Care Bears and My Little Ponies, wearing paper crowns. Stages of disaster. Mansions of flat-screen TVs, ghosting, pixelated coma. Mothers starving in the suburbs. An anesthetized future for all of us. America Dreamland, an endless prescription for OxyContin. Wreckage of decadence of what once was. An Indian rug with blood on it. Lamps with frills and an old broke radio resting. New York State, 4. In bleached wig and war paint, I am disguised and sold all my clothes. Put on the white belt with 1,000 flying stitches and buy a one-way ticket to the nearest war zone.
Oh, you're
it's
more than
4
fine.
minutes.
Yes.
Maybe I should slow down a little bit. New York State, 6. 20 years in the U.S. military, and still he let them fuck him. Walter Reed lockdown, UN blue duct tape, keep the PTSD away. Blind, suicidal father, it must be in the blood. After the great darkness, and then the smaller operations, this boy's like winter that never ends. Theater of war. I know the woods like I know the palm of my hand. Rabbits, small white foxes, and U.S. military landmines. When she steps upon the blue-lit stage, the floor of that forest glistens. Baby blue eyeshadow and diamond-studded tiara. Cream lace illuminates the bones, the gloss of black ribbon. 3-inch crimson glitter platforms, glued jewels and junk, streamed off the kinder swamp. Empress, I was French saint of nosebleeds. Me and my spastic blue habit. Culture of repetition, smoking fuselage in a field, a burning sofa, the lawn a belligerent coup d'etat, sugar and funerary palm. We wait in the garden for the AWACS to save us. The Great Destroyer. 15 days lost in the desert. Cigarettes and warm cola, combat strength sunblock, and strawberry and shore milkshakes. A slum land of the mind. You must know how this body has failed me, chronic in ripped red stockings and gold glitter ballet leotard, white headscarf with the rising sun, and holding my stuffed Snoopy. I have this fever I can't tell anyone, but I promise I will love anyone who will talk to me. Right. The Going Home Song. I'm going home broken, to my trailer parked in the car lot covered in father's dust. What you call reparation, I call animal trap. The American dream is piss-stained anyway. I've got my father's power and he got his from dreams. Come and take me if you want. You can bury me standing in father's military garb with no ribbons or badges. His mother's hand-me-down dresses, rainbow list red and blue wool, bare hide, saved thread, spots, and sinew. That there is the tree we blessed with Wonder Bread and cigarettes. I'll wrap it up. Three more. What God gave me. Fighter planes carrying American cigarettes and sugar in its diabetic variations, penny candy, Wonder Bread, and cases of generic beer. Convoys of trucks bringing fire, water, 100 proof. Antlers, missiles, clusters of wire, crosses, and rope. Spurs, skulls, crossbones, and the white fox of death, stuffed with ripped $20 bills marked counterfeit. A frayed rayon tent, war paint, just in case. Bison leather, horsehair, a blue tarp, an eagle feather, a handbook on exile, every page burned out. The Great Destroyer. Simulacra of culture, wasteland America. Children living in the bumblefuck of train yards. Jail cells, strip malls, storefront labs, and door-to-door Pfizer peddlers selling packaged electrolytes in dime bags. Tanned army recruiters cruise the poor man's mall for 16-year-olds and pretty boy vegan deadluckers, their perfect child-thin arms ribboned in orange and green, ink dragons, and sick their whole life with this disease. And this is the last one. Molotov. I got my dream pills. They're wrapped in tin foil, and it's going to be all right. I got Sweet Billy with me, and he's still breathing, and it's beautiful what they're telling us. Got my enzymes, a nickel bag of electrolytes. My entire life, I've been waiting for this. I got my radio on. I've got it hooked into a chip and lodged inside a suburb of thought in my brain somehow, and it's weird how it's wired. I can hear the fire. I can hear the daisies as they fell the desert, pretty machete like paper mache confetti of dropped cluster bombs. And now I can hear the Black Hawks wild in their swarm, and I've got my horses and I'm holding beautiful Billy in my arms. It's like a song.